Welcome to AVID 2022 in Lindlar, live from Lindlar. We have a really cool startup here, Seervision from Zurich. That's right, from Switzerland.
Yes.
Tell us, what are you offering?
So, first of all, thank you for hosting us. Thanks to Lang for hosting us here. So what we are doing, we are making a software to automate the production workflow. Our vision is to have video productions effortless. And how we do it is we use AI, which is the fancy term. Everything is AI right now, yes. So we are using AI, actually, to understand where the, first of all, distinguish between people, identify specific people, that I'm Orestis, you're Florian, and so on. And how we started was with tracking automation. So, for example, if I move around, the camera is tracking me. You see it here. But we moved forward to, instead of just tracking, just moving the camera, we went more towards using this information to go beyond that to workflow automation, production workflow automation, multi-camera situations, so that you could see switching between the cameras and so on, based on where the people are, based on what they do in the scene and so on. So, yeah.
But maybe you explain what kind of camera you're using. So this is not a camera person, so this is all...
So yes, what we do is software, right? And we are trying to be as much hardware agnostic as possible. Obviously, we need the camera. So here today with us, we have one of the PTZs from Panasonic, the UE150. We work with different other brands. Of course, we prefer those because they are super nice in the quality and so on. And then we use the camera feed. We analyze it. We have a user interface for the operator or the AV engineer, if we're talking about corporate situations, and then we send back the commands to the camera. And everything is IP-based.
That's cool. But let's talk about some typical use cases. What did you have in mind when you developed the solution?
That changed quite a lot. I mean, we are a startup from 2016 right now.
Lots of crazy ideas.
Yeah. So I can tell you, we started with something like the first version of gimbals to go around and film people, but we realized that that's not enough, right? So we started with tracking automation, and but most of our use cases right now are in the AV business, corporate event spaces. Think of auditoriums, multi-purpose rooms, and so on, where they have actually quite a lot of equipment. They have a need for high quality and flexible production, but they don't have professionals to do so. So they require the automation, and this is where we come in.
And often also where there's not a film crew on site, right?
Yes, we don't have the nice operators that we have here, right? But they need the quality. So this is where automation can help.
Good. We know it's for hybrid, it's for automation. We know it has AI in it.
Yes.
And we know it does some posture tracking, things like this, the cool AI stuff.
Yes,
Maybe you can show us a little bit, show us a demo a little bit, so people get an idea, how it works, because it's really cool.
So yes, what you see is our user interface. As I said, it's completely IP-based. We require the video from the camera, but we can work with NDI as well, which is actually one of the main benefits, that you don't have to have the camera, you don't have to have the computer on site or the processing unit on site. Everything can be in a server room, in a hardware remotely, or even in the cloud, so that it goes towards this direction. So yes, in terms of tracking automation, you can see this is our user interface, and that's actually switching. It switches between the different camera feeds, and you see it continues to track me. And it identifies that I just entered this area here, and you can see this nice green area here. And not only it switches to a half-body shot of me, but it also switches between the two different feeds. It can also turn on my microphone. It can turn off on or off the lights. Yeah. I mean, with DMX, you can do whatever you want. So in the end, it's we do the camera automation, the camera tracking, but we go beyond that with communicating with the rest of the devices through the API, which is how you communicate in this modern world.
And this is very precise. So how many points do you have? I mean, it tracks your skeleton and your.
So yes, first of all, it's not only face identification. Yeah. As you can see, it's my complete body. We saw the 18 key skeleton points of the person, but in the end, we identify way more than that. And that's what makes it quite robust, because even if I turn my back and see actually my nice back over here, it will continue to track me, and it will continue to uniquely identify me as Orestis, or if it tracks you, it will continue tracking you all the time.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
I mean, you should give it a try. Come to IEC, in May. You will be there.
Yeah.
You can test it, and we're even, trying to use it, at the conferences, really to give some live.
That would be a very nice use case to show how it's how versatile and flexible the solution is.
Cool stuff. Well, thank you for being here, and
thank you very much.
Seervision, S-E-E-R-Vision. You're based in Zurich, Switzerland.
Yes, we're based in Zurich. We have a presence here in Germany as well. We have already customers here in Germany. We have customers in the UK and in the US as well. So yeah, we are scaling up, and we are expanding our reach quite a lot.
Cool stuff. Thanks for showing us that.
Thank you very much, Florian. Thank you.